In this video, we're going to be talking about if stability shoes are becoming less stable, and has the change in stability shoes been a good thing or a bad thing? What is up everybody, and welcome to Stability Shoe HQ here at Fordy Runs. My name is Chris Ford and I'm a running coach who loves to talk about running shoes here on YouTube, and today we're talking about stability shoes. So if you haven't seen it, I recently went and got my gait analysed. I had a 4D foot scan and basically it came out all this awesome data that showed that I still need a support shoe on my left side. And that got me thinking about stability shoes in general. So I wanted today to talk about the changes that have occurred and that are happening in stability shoes. So many people are wearing stability shoes. Now, what are stability shoes? So stability shoes came about with the aim of reducing the possibility of injury. Now, there is no statistical data that proves stability shoes actually reduce the risks of injury. Now, stability shoes aren't designed to change the way you run or the way you move at all. What we're looking for is shoes that move with you in the best possible way. So stability shoes have changed massively over the last few years. We used to get that traditional posting on the medial side. So if you look here on this, what is this, guide 16 or 15, you've got in there a piece of plastic which is a hollow frame technology, which they call it, but basically it's a hard bit of plastic that goes on the medial side. Now the aim of that is to stop you collapsing in like this. Now they can change from different manufacturers. Sometimes you get like a denser piece of foam in here, but basically you have a posting on the medial side to try and hold you out a little bit. Now the shoe brands, the clever devils that they are, have finally realised that we need some more technology, and you can do the technology in a different way to actually move with you and support you in multiple different ways. So let's fast forward, let's move on to the current crop of running shoes, stability running shoes, and see how it's being done right now versus the previous. So let's bring it right up to speed, because actually we've got the brand new version of that shoe. So what we have with this shoe is the center path technology, but look straight away how wide that shoe is versus the previous version. And just look how much bigger it is in total. It's like massive amount compared to the previous version. We've got built up sidewalls. Can you see that? How built up the sidewalls are in this shoe. Now what that means is that you sit in the shoe and then the guide rails like hold you like that. So you're sitting deep in it and then you've got the guide rails kind of going around the outside just to support you there. And then look, we've got some asymmetric shaping on the shoe to put the foam where it needs to be to give you that support. Can you see that? Versus the previous version, which was basically a slab of EVA. Okay, let's change it up. We've got my favourite, the ASICS GT2000 version 12. Now gone is all the plastic and the trussic system and all the other junk they used to throw in these shoes. What we have here is we have the 3D guidance system, and in the Kayano you have the 4D guidance system. And what this means is the shoe is set up, the geometry is set up to support you in the way you move. So you haven't got any of the postings. The shoe works with you and sort of supports you in the way your foot is moving, instead of that sort of, I don't know, that fake, that intrusive support mechanism that they had in previous shoes. So you've got sculpted midsole, you've got that sort of increased bevel at the back, all working with you to give you that support instead of, like I say, that old-fashioned posting system that we used to have. And then you flip it to the underside and you've got, again, a very wide platform. And let me show you against the guide, sorry. Again, see the width difference just in the middle of the foot and across the forefoot. Look at how much wider it is. And that's, again, where you're getting that inherent stability because of the widths have been increased. You've got rubber strategically placed on the shoe as well. So as you can see, it's changed up massively versus what was going on. And if you look at the Kayano, I don't know, 25 or the GT2000 version 9 or whatever it is, the difference is mind-blowing. So stability shoes, or mild stability shoes, have changed massively this year. And it's going to continue. I swear it's going to continue. They're getting so much more sort of cleverer with the design and the interpretation of the stability shoe at the brands. And it's welcome. I tell you, it's a very, very good thing. Gone are those days of that, all that plastic and junk and the weight and the lack of performance from these shoes. They're really moving towards the sort of, what you get with the neutral running shoes, those better foams, better setups, and say the less of the plastic, less of that clunkiness that you used to get with stability shoes. I mean, you think right now, you've got the Saucony Tempest 2, right? What a great shoe. You've got Power Run PB in that with the Power Run frame that runs around it. You've got a fast feeling shoe there from the guys at Saucony. So it is a mild stability shoe, but you've got such an explosive foam in the Power Run PB in that shoe. Loads of people wear that for race day. It's a great shoe. So like I say, it's developing. Stability shoes are developing in the right way. And I can't wait to see in 2025 sort of next incarnations of all these shoes, where we're going with stability shoes, because it's a huge market, so many people wear them, and I'm glad that we're getting some of that technology from the other shoes coming in to stability shoes. Okay guys, that's it from me. Let me know in the comments, do you wear a stability shoe? If you do, which one? And what do you want to see from stability shoes? I know you're gagging for that carbon plate in there, but if you're after a carbon plated shoe that's a stable shoe, look at the Convara Pro from Saucony, and also look at the Saucony Pro 4 as well. It is a little bit soft, but it's definitely firmer than it was, and it's much wider than in previous shoes, so have a look at that as well. But that's it from me, guys. I hope this video is interesting and useful. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave me today, and I'll catch you all later.